Destructoid. It's Angelsdontburn. I'm here at PAX 07. I'm going to talk to Rob about some Haze.
What up, Miguel? Touch the power.
What's going on?
Let me break it down for you. My name is Rob Yescombe. I'm the screenwriter at Free Radical developing Haze for Ubisoft. Let me tell you how it works. Now, the year is 2048, 2048, and there's a war going on in South America. So, Mantle Global Industries are sending in their private army to sort out the rebels who are kicking up shit. So, can I swear?
Yeah, most definitely.
Okay, they're kicking up major shit. So, Mantle is a very careful, thoughtful, caring company. So they provide their soldiers with a miracle nutritional supplement called Nectar. Now what Nectar does is it makes their soldiers tougher, smarter, all the kind of things you'd expect. I'll explain gameplay in a minute, but the twist is this. Take a lot of Nectar, you'll fight well. Take too much Nectar, and you'll overdose. And if you overdose, you'll go screwy and start killing all your buddies. So, in the 4-player co-op you're going to see today, you haven't just got to watch the bad guys. You have to keep one eye on your co-op players as well, because if they overdose, they won't be able to control themselves from coming and gunning for you. So, the upside of Nectar, the good thing about it is this. First of all, it lets you able to take more hits, get more hits out. But more importantly, it gives you 4 key skills that improve your playing in a first-person shooter. Number 1, it gives you Nectar perception. And this allows you to see guys who are camouflaged or hiding in the dark. It gives you Nectar focus, which is a sniping aid. It allows you, if you're zoomed in, it'll tweak your aim automatically for a perfect headshot. Nice and easy. It gives you Nectar foresight that allows you to see danger before it happens. And it gives you the melee blast, which is like, it's a punch so powerful it's like a Mike Tyson driving a steam trick, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, here's the real twist of Haze. Get this, come in, this is the important part. Haze is 2 games in 1 box. It's 2 first-person shooters for the price of 1. I shit you not, and here's why. Halfway through the game, your character has a change of heart and changes sides to fight for the rebels. And it's not just choosing different guys, you get a different weapon set, new skills, new abilities. You can take advantage of their addiction to Nectar. You get a different visual presentation, you get more reliance on your squad. So it's a totally different style of game, the same box for 1 price. So, when you're a Mantle Trooper, gameplay is about taking enough Nectar, but not too much, because you'll overdose. As a rebel, it's all about forcing the Mantle guys to overdose. That's your best weapon against them. So, there are 3 key ways to make them overdose. Number 1, you make what's called a Nectar grenade. Now, on the back of every Mantle Trooper is one of these. It's the Nectar pack, the Nectar administrator. Take one of these guys down, rip it off his back, slap it onto a grenade, throw that grenade, it'll blow up in a huge cloud of Nectar gas. Any Mantle guys in there will go screwy and turn on each other. The next way, you can spear Nectar on the blade of a knife. You cut someone with that knife, when you throw that knife at someone, it'll make them overdose again. The third way is you can get a clear shot on the Nectar pack, it'll have the same effect. So, there's more, it's a long list. As a rebel, you get another bunch of abilities. The first one, my personal favorite, is playing dead. Now here's how it works. Pay attention, this is complicated. When you're playing with Mantle, what Nectar is doing is it is censoring your perception of reality. So you can't see blood, you can't hear screaming, the bodies fade away, like in a video game. So the Mantle guys, because of Nectar, their perception of reality is like they're playing a video game. However, when you go cold turkey and join the rebels and come off Nectar, you're able to see all the things that you couldn't see before, the blood and the horror of the things you're doing, and you can take advantage of the fact that they... Who the hell farted? That's a terrible fart. Is that your fart? Is that your fart? Whose fart is that?
It is not.
Who farted?
I think Ron farted somewhere from out.
Miguel, was that your fart?
No, sir, it was
well,
not.
you wouldn't sense that if you were a soldier, right?
Exactly. If you're on Nectar, I wouldn't even be able to smell that.
Oh, touche.
Here's how the play dead thing works, right? If you're in trouble as a rebel, take a few hits, fall down, scream, pretend to be dead. So from the Mantle point of view, you'll disappear like a body in a video game. So, when they turn around, jump up, slug 2 in the back of his head. Also, you can disarm people as a rebel. You can weapon steal, get up close, sock him in the face, rip the gun out of his hands, turn it back on him and even the odds. Also, you can scavenge ammunition. Let me explain this. Playing any other game, if you find a weapon you really like a minigun, let's say, if it runs out of ammo, you've got to throw it away, right?
Yeah.
In Haze, you can recalibrate the ammunition and other weapons to fit your weapon of choice. So you decide how you want to play the game, what weapon you want to use, as long as you want to use it. There's more. You can lay traps. You can really grenade like a mine. Bury it under the dirt, someone steps on it, boom. Also, there's more. Once you change sides and you stripped off all that heavy armor, you need to be more nimble to survive. So you've got to evade, you dive and roll, jump between rooftops, anything you need to do to stay alive. There's more. All these abilities that I'm talking about are not just in the single player. They're in co-op and they're in multiplayer. What are we saying about the multiplayer? In co-op, 4 players hot swap online, which means that if you're playing a single player game and you're finding it tough, bring up 3 buddies and they can jump straight into your game without going back to a lobby and come in at will. That's cool. Also, multiplayer maps, 26 players online, and not just doing deathmatch, team deathmatch and all that stuff. As we are doing, we're also doing narrative-based assault maps, little mini stories inside the multiplayer maps for 26 players, which will relate to the story from the single player and the co-op. So the things you thought you understood in the story, the perspective on them will be changed because of what you see in the multiplayer. So it's like playing the deleted scenes on a DVD.
Exactly.
You want more? I got more.
Oh, definitely. Come on.
All right, let me top it off with this. My job on Haze, and I'm pretty radical, is I'm the screenwriter. So I'd love to tell you how good or bad the script is, but it would be a little bit egocentric of me to do that. So what I'll tell you is this. The lead actors in Haze, the principal cast, from the Royal Shakespeare Company and the Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts, those guys don't do video games, you know what I mean? Put it this way. Actors are interested in 2 things. Either a load of money or a great script. I mean, yeah, we didn't have a lot of money. So hopefully that's testament to the script being pretty good. You want to play it?
Oh, actually, I did play it earlier, and it was amazing.
How many marks out of 10?
Man, I would give it 4. I would honestly give it just a tone of 10. Honestly. Most definitely. And I wanted to ask you one thing.
Sure.
One thing that everyone's going to want to know. How would you compare this, the multiplayer actually, because we got a lot of multiplayer fanatics that are total first-person shooter fans. Not as the Halo per se, but what other styles of gameplay do we expect in the multiplayer that is going to keep that gameplay going and the replay value just going?
The first and most important thing about the multiplayer in Haze is we love Halo 3, but we're doing things a little differently. It's not just a case of choosing red or blue, let's say. You choose a faction that suits your playing style. So if you're a running gun, you want to fall in there and just shoot the place up. Players mangle, dose up on nectar, run and gun. But if you want to be more tactical, sneaky, guerrilla warfare, you play as the rebels. So it's asymmetric combat. It's like every ability you think is putting you at an advantage is simultaneously putting you at a disadvantage, like rock, paper, scissors. Also, like I said, the multiplayer, we've got loads of modes like deathmatch and all the stuff you're used to. But those narrative story modes in massive multiplayer like that, it's going to be off the hook. It's going to be bananas, yo.
Awesome. And when are we going to be expecting?
We're out PlayStation 3 exclusive in November this year. Stay tuned.
Definitely. We're going to have to check that out. Later, guys.
Cheers, mate. Thanks a lot.
This is
Thank you. You want to play? How was it?
It was awesome.